to the stream where today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, I have played this a ton. I've actually replayed it a few times on my phone. Mobile, as some people call it. But, I've heard and partially seen that the PC version has better graphics. So I'm gonna be experiencing this on the PC, which is gonna be an absolute train wreck because I've tried the beginning a few times on PC, and I'm just not good at learning the keys for the PC, so this is gonna be a train wreck. I basically started Genshin Impact on mobile when I think I started it the day it came out, actually, because it was just that popular. I'm not sure. But, there will be a cutscene here, so let me just make sure everything's ready before I get started. Make sure everything is loading. Is it good? There's a bit of stream lag. Yep, okay, so it is. There's gonna be a cutscene here, and I will explain some things, but I'm not gonna explain other things, because other things might be revealed later on. If you're new to Genshin, that is. There will be a cutscene here.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world?
The graphics are already so good, I'm not gonna lie.
But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
Okay, here's where the cutscene kind of ends. You get to like pick a twin to play as. Either the female twin, Lumine, or the male twin, Aether. And Aether may be, like, in the Genshin devs' view, the main character, but I personally think that Lumine is the main character. It's a little confusing in the fandom, but I think I am going to do Lumine, but see, they don't talk much for being the main character, so when they do talk, it's actually kind of cool. But the Genshin lore is very, very detailed. Like, there's so many things I could review right now that is just honestly so much. There's the Abyss, there's the Archon War, what was that other one called? The Cataclysm, I think? The fall, I think the Cataclysm was basically just the fall of this nation called Conria, which is, it'll be revealed later, but Conria, basically, there was an Archon War. And I don't want to reveal too much, but I want people to know what I'm talking about. The Archon War, where and at the end of the Archon War, 7 Archons, or gods, Archon means god, rule these 7 nations under basically like the big teacher, sustainer of heavenly principles, I think, which is basically under Celestia. So the Archons are basically kind of controlled by Celestia, but the Archons aren't human. They're like thousands of years old. Well, he didn't say she's 500. But, so these 7 archons rule these 7 nations in how they see fit. And before that, there was this place called Conria where it was basically just ruled by the people, and for some unknown reason, Conria was destroyed by the archons. And as you'll see in a second, well, I'll just explain it after you see this cutscene. So I'm gonna select Lumine. They're pretty. Because this is Aether as well. See, their names are revealed. Oh my god, the graphics are already so good compared to mobile. And mobile isn't even that bad in my opinion. Because when you select a twin, there's gonna be a part where they say the other twin's name. You'll see it all in a second, but I like to do like a little, not roleplay, but just get into character, because they do say your name a lot. The characters in the game. One thing about this though is that not many people in this game know that the Traveler, aka the person you choose to play as, is from beyond Teyvat. This world, basically. This entire world full of 7 nations is basically called Teyvat. There's only like a select few that actually know the Traveler is not from Teyvat, which explains the wings, magical sword, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'll continue with this, and then I'll explain a little more afterwards. You can change your name.
Aether!
See, it's like right now. And if you select Aether, it'll say Lumine.
Wait! Don't go! Give my brother back!
Okay, this is already so cool.
And just like that, the god took away my brother. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So whilst we used to cross world after world, we are now trapped here.
Pay attention to this part specifically.
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. After I awoke, I was all alone. Right up until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guide.
Okay, so there is...
We should head off. Let's get going.
So there is some explanation behind this. I'm just gonna do this just so Paimon doesn't talk. Really suspicious because Paimon is the name of basically like a demon lord. But, you know, I trust Paimon. As annoying as people say she is, I trust her. You'll see why in the future when I play this more. But, oh my god, the graphics are already so much better than they are on mobile. Holy crap. So basically, I believe things happen like this. The twins, Lumine and Aether, traveled from world to world. And it's believed that they're like 500 years old or so. Or like at least 515 or 16 or how old they look. And they used to travel from world to world. Now, they reached Teyvat when the Great Cataclysm was going on, aka the destruction of Conria, and the reformation of Teyvat. I think Celestia actually helped destroy Conria. I don't know why, but it's not even revealed in the story yet, so the story is still going on. So I guess that'll be revealed in the future. But, okay, just checking something. So basically, they saw the destruction of Tavad and how bad it was, and then they tried to flee from the world. They tried to flee from Tavad. But as Lumion and Aether said, their path was blocked by some unknown god who calls herself the sustainer of heavenly principles. I'm guessing she's like the ruler of Celestia, where the gods come from. But, also, I think Celestia is in the beginning. Like, when you first enter that door, I think that is Celestia. Because there's a lot of spiky, literal spiky references to Celestia. But they tried to flee, and their path was blocked. And I'm a little fuzzy on this part, but I think the sustainer of heavenly principles took Aether and like no, she imprisoned Aether for a little bit and then took both of their powers. I don't know why she sealed them in that block, but she took both of their powers and say they like landed on this beach here and they've been asleep for like a long time. Well, Lumine has. She has been asleep for a long time, and as she said, she only woke up a few months ago. Now, the cataclysm was said to be like 500 years ago, which is why I say they're like 516, 15, 17, something like that. But, Aether had traveled all of Tibet in that time while Lumine was asleep. I don't know why he did that, but he gave um he gave Lumine this flower. I forgot what it was called. Intivat. It's called an intivat. It's a flower from what is it? Conria? And it said that if it's outside of Conria, it solidifies, but if it enters its home once again, aka Conria, then it will instantly wither. So I think like entering Conria is like the end of the game or something like that, where the flower will wither off of Lumine's head. I don't know, but Aether gave that to her before he departed, and now she is looking for Aether because obviously she didn't wake up with him. And then she fished Paimon out of the sea, which is genuinely suspicious, but you know, I trust her. There's all this. There's the Abyss, which is a whole nother load of stuff. I'm gonna do my actual birthday, actually. Why not? Just camera distance. Left, shift. That's the right mouse button. Oh, it does say right mouse button. Oh, that's to sprint, jump. Okay. Now, I do believe there is a chest over here, which is going to be very hard to get to. I love the graphics in this one. Let me just adjust a few settings real quick. Because I wanted to adjust a few settings before the stream, but obviously I couldn't do that because what is this? Oh. I couldn't go to this immediately because there was that cutscene and I wanted you guys to see that cutscene because that is important. Where is it? Also, I do know how to get an achievement. You just, with the dialogue volume,
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming
you
in!
basically just do
Is
this.
this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can
Just
you
wait.
hear Paimon? Hey! Are you just
Yep.
messing with Paimon?
There it is. See, people find Paimon annoying, but I honestly like her. She genuinely cares for the traveler, which I love. See, like, oh my god, I have to start all over again, because as you collect these things called, like, Animoculus, Dendroculus, Electroculus, the Oculus, crystals, and you level up this... What is it called? It's like a tower thing that worships the god of the nation you're currently in. But if you level that up with the Oculus that you collect throughout the map, your sprint level can raise, and and I think it heals you more the more times you do that as well. You could hear Paimon all along, couldn't you? Even Paimon gets tired sometimes. It's adorable. See, I know there's speculations of Paimon being the unknown god. Okay, that's how to do that. There's speculation of Paimon being the unknown god, which I get. Like the white hair, the crown, like falling from the sea somehow. We'll get to that island. See, you see that island like right above Lumine's head over there? We'll get to that later because there is more quests over there. Oh, I can also shift to sprint. I am not used to this. This is gonna take some getting used to. And the statues basically give you an element, which we'll see in a second if I follow Paimon, but there is a chest back here, so I need to figure out how to get that. Oh man, I'm not used to this. Oh man. See, and there's stories, and then there's characters that you can collect, and it is like a gacha system where you can wish for characters. And we'll unlock that a bit later, actually. But you can wish for characters with these things called primogems. And you get primogems from, like, doing quests, like that kind of stuff. Which is also very suspicious. But then you can get characters, and then you can, well, you can't see it now, but there's like domains and stuff that you can use, that you can do to like level up the stats of your character to make them stronger, make them weaker, that kind of thing. I'm getting distracted. I just want to make sure it's all understandable. Because it definitely wasn't for me at first. And this is definitely going to take a few tries because this is hard to reach and get back to. I know there is a chest back there. I'm impatient. There's also this thing called a wind glider, which also lets you, you know, ride on the wind. When you like jump from specific heights. Oh, I'm not used to this at all. See, there's the chest. And see, in this first nation called Mondstadt, this map is ginormous. In this first nation called Mondstadt, it's like yay big or so. You get a lot of rare chests easily, like this thing called a precious chest. This is almost the max tier of chest. The next tier is a luxurious chest. And I think the one below it is an uncommon chest. The one below this one is an uncommon chest. Then there's a common chest. And then there's something else, but I forgot what that other one was.
I'll keep this close.
But then there is also dialogue. Oh, I got artifacts. See, like, if you do domains, you can get artifacts. You can get, if you wish, you can get weapons. And then more domains will... I don't have much. More domains will help you raise your weapon to its max level, which is 4 stars. And then artifacts, which you can raise. I'm gonna be doing a lot of my grinding off stream because doing the artifacts is just like really boring and tedious. That's actually good for being a beginner still. And then there's Ammo Sigil, which will just help you buy stuff in a monster shop. And I think that's it for now, but yeah, as you might have been able to see, there is some idle animations like that. See, this will turn into the element that she is in currently. Currently, she doesn't have an element yet because her powers were taken. But she'll get an element soon. I probably shouldn't be revealing all this, but then you could also do things called ley lines to get these books, or to get Mora, which is the currency. And then there's things she says when she does something called an elemental skill and an elemental burst.
Ha! 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 Take this! Be gone! Ha!
Is this? I'll keep this cloak.
And
Look out!
There's actually things she says while opening a chest, joining a party, fallen, ally at low HP, that kind of thing. It's just really in-depth. Oh, no, this is gonna be a struggle. Can I get back, please? I don't know if I'll be able to. But holy crap. These graphics are already so good compared to mobile. Even though mobile on my phone, honestly, isn't even that bad. Even though my friend complains about it when I send her pictures. It's not that bad. Oh, I made it back. Alright, I'm coming. But she's gonna tell me what to do. Eat, navigate. There's gonna be something up here. Wait, where's it? Left click to attack. Are you gonna attack me? Yeah, you're normal. There's the normal attacking, and then charged attack, which I believe the charged attack does more damage. But as you can see, it also takes down all of your stamina, which is See, it's weird. In the beginning of the game, Paimon sounds like really mature, but then she ends up getting like a higher pitched voice and sounds more and more immature, which is, you know, I think that's why people hate her, but honestly, I find it cute. Open the world map, select and unlock teleport waypoint to teleport to that location. I already know how to do that, because I have played this before, I just haven't played the, you know, PC. Or waypoint? Yeah, it. Okay. She's getting impatient. But then there's just like a bunch of open world stuff as well that you can explore, unlock. As you can tell, I'm gonna be unlocking a lot of this off stream because during my streams on this game, I mainly just want to do stories because there's a lot of world quests, as they're called, that I haven't read and just skipped over because some world quests don't have dialogue, so on mobile I just...
The path ends here! Guess we'll just have to climb! Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
Nice tutorial, Paimon.
Okay, let's take the route we planned.
And she's gonna fall!
We're off to a Statue of the Seven!
That's what it's called, Statue of the Seven.
Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
Dun. Although I don't think she's among the seven, I think she's, you know, in Celestia. I know there's a chest around here somewhere, I just don't know where specifically. There's a mushroom. And then you can also cook as a little cute little mini game, additional characters, that kind of thing. See, you need some special items to level up certain characters. And I think I need a bunch of power lilies to level up this one character that'll actually come up shortly. I actually don't like it. I don't remember if it was Calla Lily or what is it? Snapfruit or Dragonfruit? I don't pay attention to the names since I'm an endgame player, but, you know, going through it slowly now, it's a little different. Oh, there's a hilly turtle out there. See, you might not be able to see him, but there's a hilly churl next to that big glowing blue thing. A Shrine of Depth, which it basically just gives you a luxurious chest for free. Almost for free, you need to get a key for it. But the sad thing about hilly churls is that... Oh, I don't know if I should reveal it yet, though. I will, because it's gonna be revealed anyways. Hilly churls are basically, like, the people of Conria. Like, during the Chasm in the Archon War, I don't know which specifically, destroyed Conria. Celestia and the gods put a spell on the people from Conria so as to punish them, I think? I don't know why. Again, it wasn't revealed yet. So I think it was like the people born from Conria, born inside of Conria, would be turned into hilly trolls, and they wear masks so they can't see their faces. I don't know what happens if they see their face. Again, not revealed. The people born in Conria and from Conria were turned into these hilly trolls, abyss mages, and that kind of thing. You'll see like these creatures with the masks later. And the people that aren't born in Conria but were from Conria are basically just immortal, and there's a few characters specifically that you'll learn in, well, eventually, because the stories are long. I can't find a chest right now. They're hidden, but they're good chests.
Oh, wow!
Oh, the cutscene I like! Wait a minute, yeah! I like this cutscene! See, I don't want to reveal too much, but I get excited. Pretty! Oh.
statue of the seven.
Right there. That's Venti. And he's actually a guy. A dude. A male. Even though he doesn't look like one, and especially when you meet him, he will not look like one. The Archons don't look like their statues, because some of the Archons, I don't know about the future Archons, but the Archons that were revealed more recently are, like, hidden among their people. You wouldn't know they were an Archon if you didn't, like, listen or read to the story.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world.
Like Venti, he does not look like a statue. You'll see what he looks like.
Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind.
I need a god that controls the blocks.
Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Because he's got a pet.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your brother. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story.
Sure.
You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
See, I used to hate killing those creatures, but I do it just for the meat, if I need meat at all. See, there's a chest. There's a common chest. There's gonna be a bunch of locked chests around here as well that are gonna be guarded. No. Hold on. She doesn't like when you wander
A reward
off.
on the road.
She doesn't like when you wander off. See, there's a CLA which will lead you to a chest. Well, they'll actually lead you to something called a ceiling court, which will unlock a chest. But during the beginning stuff, Paimon doesn't like it when you run off. So, why not? Wait, I know I get an achievement for something. Or just combat knowledge. Unleash normal attack from certain distance off the ground will unleash a plunging attack instead. Fall damage is increased when using this form of attack. See, there's the wind gliders, but there's different skins for wind gliders, too. Alright, I'm coming.
You can swim right over.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, the graphics are so good! Wait, let me do something. No, it's only in Sumarlo, okay. Other endgame players will know what I'm talking about when I just say random things, but still. I'm gonna take his power! So much better on PC, holy crap! See, and like certain Statue of the Seven will unlock part of the map, and once I do this one and actually unlock the quest, then the rest of the map will unlock for me to explore. But for now, we just need Mondstadt. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know why up here is blocked, because creatures aren't even there yet.
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world? Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of animal. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
Yeah, maybe that's why they kind of, I don't know, manipulate the Traveler? Just a thought. You'll see what I mean later, if you're new to Genshin. It's because... Well, because some people have visions, some people don't.
Uh-huh, it's because you're not from this world to begin with.
That...
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo.
See, there may.
So perhaps because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there.
See, there may already be 1, 2, 3, 4. There may already be 4 4 nations unlocked already. But Mondstadt will always be home. I'll always favor Mondstadt above anything else.
There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your brother. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Flames! E. Oh, I'm burning. Oh, I was just supposed to hold it on that one.
Windblade!
Oh. This is an elemental skill, and this is an elemental burst, which will
Yeah!
gain.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Oh yeah, you can play now. I'll Paimon and then escape under settings controls. Obtain the power of animal. There we go. Hold left alt to show the cursor. Click on screen buttons. Oh. Cool. Huh. See, there is another version coming next, and this is of Sumeru, so you may not know what this is yet. But we will eventually learn it. I don't know if there's an Archon quest coming in Sumeru. There's these things called World Quests and Archon Quests, and I think just like normal quests. World Quests, most of them aren't voiced, and they were the ones I said earlier that I skipped. Just getting rid of all these marks. See, this is the character banner, limited character banners that you can wish for, and there's these thing called reruns where a character will have a rerun every few updates, roughly, depending how popular they are. And then there's Nilu and Nahida. And then I think the one now was Shenhe and Kamisato Ayaka. But I don't have any Primo Gems to wish now. Oh, I will now. But I forgot what I was saying before. But basically, the statue can heal you. The more the Dendroculus and like Animoculus, Geoculus, that kind of stuff you get. This level will raise the more you get, and it will heal the statue more as well. So as you can see now, it looks all crumbled and gross. It'll look prettier later. But this is gonna take a lot of time to do, so. I forgot what those were called as well, but you basically like get these little dots, and that'll increase the more things you fight, and that'll upgrade. Oh right.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky!
He just disappeared.
It's headed towards the heart of the forest. We must proceed with caution.
Fluffy puppy! I'll explain more about the fluffy puppy like will. But, just look at the chest. Yeah, you'll learn more about that dragon, more about the Archons, more about all of this, and I'll try to explain as much as I can because I don't know that much aside from the Archon quests and the other quests. The Archon quest is basically like the main quest, though the main quests that are canon, to finding the Traveler sibling. I'm not gonna say Aether because some people choose Aether and the Traveler sibling would be like Lumine, obviously. Mysterious Seelie. Mysterious beings called Seelie can be found scattered across Tibet. If you follow them and help them to get their final destination, perhaps something special may happen. Obtaining energy. Absorb elemental orbs and elemental particles, as you've seen, to replenish energy, dealing elemental damage, defeating opponents, or performing other actions might also generate elemental orbs. And I already knew that stuff. Okay. So we're gonna get this one chest. Oh, you really gotta go up there, man? I'm new to this. Please have mercy on my soul. Please stop. We're gonna follow the Seelie and then we're gonna go see Fluffy Puppy. I honestly feel bad for the Fluffy Puppy. You'll see why later. You do need to be a certain level for some Archon quests. See? Oh, exquisite chest. Right.
A reward on the road.
You wouldn't know I'm an endgame player, but I promise I am an endgame player. I am at AR, well, almost AR 59, which is extremely hard to get to. AR is basically just adventure rank, level. What level you are at, and adventure XP levels that up more. And the more you go up, the harder it is to do. 60 is the max for now. But, you need to be certain AR levels to do certain, Archon quests, and I honestly don't know why, but I guess that's just how it works. Dear Travelers, a new adventure. I haven't, like, read any of this either. I just mainly just claimed it, so I'm gonna read these just in case, too. A new adventure has begun. Follow the link below to fill out a survey so that Paimon can find out more about travelers' gaming habits and bring you a better gaming experience. See, the game devs call themselves Paimon, as like Paimon talking to you, which is cute. Please fill it out carefully. As a token of thanks, travelers will get 50 Primogems. For completing a survey, travelers' opinions are extremely important to us, so Paimon hopes that you can help us by completing the survey. And what I do with these surveys is I skip them a little bit. I do this one because it's inevitable. And then I just do other. I mean, I know it's kind of mean to do this, but it's for when I don't really care to fill out surveys, because these surveys can take a long time. Like, even just clicking other. Yeah, there we go. Survey complete. Nice. This, Parade of Providence view page, version 3.6 is coming up, and every big version like 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. Every big version, every 10 versions, I think, a new nation comes out. So, Fontaine, which means fountain in French. Or is it French? I think it's French. Which is the land of, as Paimon said, Mondstadt is the city of freedom and wind. So Venti is the archon of wind, freedom, that kind of thing. The next archon we meet is the archon of Geo, which is basically like the earth, contracts, that kind of thing. Then it's Electro, which is eternity, and electric. And then Sumeru, which was the latest 3.0, which is of forests and like grass and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how to explain it, but 4.0 will be Fontaine, the new nation, which I'm guessing I'll stream like every single time a new quest comes out or a new nation or something like that. I don't know. But 4.0 will be Fontaine, which is fun. And of course with Fontaine there will be a new Archon or Archons, because I believe there's actually two. Give me 1 second while I scroll through this real quick. Because if I do that, then I will get Mora. Who doesn't want Mora? Am I gonna get it? I don't know. There it is. Survey completion rewards. Dear travelers, thanks to your support, we reached 3 million official website pre-registrations for Genshin Impact. This is like at the beginning of the game. We also hit all our social media targets. To thank you for the love you have shown us, we would like to present these gifts to all of you. Acquaint Fate. Something you can wish for on something called a standard banner. There's the standard banners, which stay forever and have a few characters. And then there's the limited banners, which have those limited characters. And there's this thing called Pity, where if you get up on the limited banner, if you get up to soft pity, which I think is 80 or 90 wishes, 80 or 90 wishes is like extremely soft pity. No, that's hard pity. Right? Is hard pity the more? I'm not sure. There's hard pity and soft pity. But, you wish like tens of times, and during each wish, you have each temple, which people like to call it temple, wishing 10 times, you'll get a 4-star character, which I'll show later, obviously. And if you reach some form of pity, you have a 50-50 chance to win the character that you're after on that banner, or there's a 50-50 chance to get like a non-banner 5-star, which is also known as losing 50-50. It's a lot to gather, but it gets easier over time. Wings of Companionship. Stylized wing gliders have been sent to all travelers who have joined us for our journey, and thanks for supporting, encouraging all this while. Spread your wings and soar across the skies to Vat to your heart's content. Note, dressing room feature is unlocked by progressing in the game. You can equip this once that the feature is unlocked. Yeah, because I don't have the wind glider yet, but I have the skin for one. Thank you for all your love. Tivat specialty cuisine. Here are 2 new recipes for you. These were actually more recent. Yeah, these are more recent ones. But I think that's all I have to explain up until now because I can't swish yet. Can level up my character. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot how painful this was. Can't do that yet because I don't have a window. Alright, we're gonna go meet a flying puppy. Fluffy flying puppy. Oh, I'm so excited. If I don't get distracted, which I'm gonna get distracted right now. Come here, you. Yeah. See, and the more your AR goes up, the more difficult enemies will become. So that's why you need to do the domains to level up your character as well. Just so it's easier, and some people like to play for the grind, just to get as much damage as they possibly can, but some people, like me, like to play for the story. Not as much for the grind, but they still have to do a little bit so they don't die immediately. There's gonna be some chests over here, actually. Let me go over there. There's gonna be over here. I thought that was jump. That was not jump. Oh, it's just you guys. You guys I can deal with. Here, you. Oh, wait, how do I use this? I'm new to this.
Windblade!
Goodness me. See, the fire in this game is called pyro. Which, you know, makes sense. Pyrokinetics. I'm still not used to the PC version of things. It's gonna take me a bit of time to remember things. It took me a lot of time to remember Undertale.
A reward on the road.
I'm still trying to remember Undertale things. So yeah, these creatures with masks are basically hilly trolls, aka the people from Conria, which, you know, will be revealed later, but already revealed by me because I spoiled some things. Hey, do you guys have chests? Yes, you do. See the glow.
Windblade!
See, and I think with anime, some anime characters, aka Win,
A reward on the
like
road.
the Traveler, do better with elements attached. Like, see, I was doing 6 damage then, which is low, obviously, since beginner character. But if you add something like Pyro to this, you'll be doing more and more damage. And I don't know if that's just for the Traveler or what.
Windblade!
I keep mistaking the skill for the jump. I don't know how.
Right.
See, it's that. Get on the Come here, you.
Windblade!
Really trolls are cute too. I honestly feel bad for them, even though a character later on
A reward on the
says
road.
not to feel bad for them. Just to put them at peace, basically. See, I don't think hilly trolls have all of their memories from when they were Conrian. But, and so that's why the character says not to feel bad for them. Because they don't remember and you just want to put them out of life. As I am doing right now, but they do respawn.
I'll keep this close.
I don't know if it's actually like a lore thing that they respawn or what, but I'm gonna keep getting distracted. Oh no. Am I gonna die? Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Oh, I'm not gonna die.
A reward on the road.
Yeah, as I go through things, I'm gonna try to explain as much as possible. Because when I first started Genshin, I was completely lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think of things. And even now, I'm still pretty confused on what all is going on. Am I going the right route? Yes, I am. There's also character quests where you can become friends with characters.
Windblade!
Oops. Keep mistaking that for the jump. See, some special little things like that can only happen as well.
I'll keep this close.
See, like all of Genshin is just like a lot to go through at a time, so I'm just gonna try to explain it as much as possible. Puppy!
Huh? Look at that!
Hi, puppy. He's a fluffy puppy.
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
See, I'm getting a little excited and explaining a little too much, but that dragon, his name is, well, the people of Mondstadt called him Storm Terror because they didn't know who he was, but his name is Dvalin. He is basically the assistant of, I want to say the pet or assistant, but he's basically one of the 4 assistants of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon assisted the 4 Winds in protecting Mondstadt from just like everything basically. And I don't want to reveal too much, but I'm gonna. Basically, Dvalin is his actual name. That dragon right there. Ages ago, he was cursed by. He aided the Animal Archon aided him in killing this dragon called. I think it's Ursus the Drake. I think that's his name. But in doing so, in fighting Ursus the Drake and killing him, he also got cursed, and at that time, the Animal Archon, he used his lyre to like sing to him, basically like a baby, which is adorable. And that like calmed Dvalin down. But at that time, when Dvalin was cursed, the Animal Archon suddenly disappeared for like the longest time. And then like people grew to resent Dvalin and that kind of thing. So then he eventually became angry and manipulated by the Abyss, which is a faction controlled by creatures from Conria, like Abyss mages, Abyss heralds, Abyss lectors, that kind of thing. And not by hilichurls, because they're just like normal citizens, but still.
Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks.
Well, I didn't see that, but yeah, I think the Dvalin did notice us. Good thing you didn't pull my hair
Just
out,
what
like
was
a wig.
that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It
Did you ask
definitely
what
has
that
something
was?
to
It's
do
a
with that
dragon,
weirdo who was
Paimon.
talking to the dragon.
Yeah, definitely weird. Can't even believe dragons exist in this world. There's literally gods. Is talking to dragons normal?
Of course not.
Don't
Oh,
do that
what's that?
side with me. See, and after the traveler woke up and fished Paimon out of the sea, they became traveling friends. And in those 2 months that the traveler and Paimon have known each other, Paimon basically taught the traveler of the language of Tevat, which is, I think, basically English. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I've heard rumors that Paimon taught the traveler like a bunch of things and customs of Tevat, just to help her, as you know, as she said, her guide.
There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
He's still.
Let's go take a closer look.
Oh yeah,
Be
ominous red
careful.
rock.
Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, you don't have a good feeling about this ominous red rock. Let's go take a closer look. Totally.
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now.
Paimon, are you from this world?
Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Because, like, nobody knows what or who Paimon is, so that's... I trust Paimon, but she is hecka suspicious.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
Hi! First character.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
Well, we're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say.
See, like, everyone says you don't look like a person from this nation, and that's because, well, she doesn't look like a person from this nation. Neither does Paimon. But, they haven't figured out, most of them haven't figured out that the Traveler isn't from Tevat. There is some, the Archon specifically, and a few others that do know the Traveler's true identity. And, like, it's, in the beginning you could customize the Traveler's name, which would be known to other characters, but some characters know the true identity, aka the true Lumine of that's not from Tevat. If that makes any sense. I hope that does.
Doesn't sound like a local name to me.
Yeah, it's not.
And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
This is such an old joke. At the beginning of the game, there's just a joke that Paimon is emergency food, but I've never done that because it's just a dumb joke. We're friends.
I mean, we've only been traveling partners for 2 months, but we've already become the very best of friends.
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
And see, like, movements and, like, eye movements and everything gets better, in my opinion, the later on in the game you go. Which, you know, obviously makes sense. So you can see the statue over there.
Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently.
Yeah.
Best you get inside the city as soon as possible.
Is that right?
It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
See,
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I'll explain it in a second.
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet.
Why so suspicious?
Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight.
Oh, she's cute. I like Amber, but, see, Mondstadt, this city right here, is the city of freedom. And, well, like, this whole nation around it is the nation of freedom, but Mondstadt is the city of freedom as well. And yet, it's the only city with actual walls around it. How does that make any sense? I mean, I know there's a... Is it a bureaucracy? I think there was a bureaucracy in the comics. Because there was comics that basically reviewed a little bit of the lore before before the comics basically reviewed when Ursa the Drake was killed and like that kind of time period, so like a few hundred years before the Traveler came into the picture. And then like near to the end, it's like the time when the Traveler came into the picture. That kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but you should go read the comics. It's really good.
I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
Language usage. See, this is my first 4-star. We'll be able to wish later. As an archer, Amber is able to deal. Ideal for taking out targets from a distance. Press 2 to switch to Amber. Press R to enter exit aiming mode. Move cursor to aim. Try tackling the floating ammo sign. R to exit. Left click while
So,
holding-
suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
She got separated from her brother during a really long journey. Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother.
Trying to do something.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh. Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing first?
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
Yeah. I will understand in a bit, actually. Can I enhance this anymore? Hard. I'll get better weapons and better artifacts and better everything later. These are crystal flies. Crystal flies are important. Those are just leaves. I thought that gave me a chest. Maybe not. Maybe it's a different one. Alright, we'll go follow Amber because I want to continue on the quest. This chest here.
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, the graphics are so much better! I can actually see the top of Dragon Spine. I mean, I could before, but I could see the detail in the bricks in the wall. I could see there's vines on the bridge. Holy crap. Okay, I like the PC much better, but it's still gonna be difficult to use when I have like 4 characters to use. Oh.
A hilichurl.
Yeah.
Quick, get it!
Hey, buddy.
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
I like Cincinnati's. I feel like they would taste like a mix between oranges and peaches. Strange mix, but I mean, I feel like it would taste good. Chest. Give me the chest. Yeah.
Be gone!
Right.
I like the little yas of the.
Nothing to it. Though I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
I was literally
Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
only one that did it. Barely broke his
Now that you mention it, how is it the hilichurls ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Oh, right.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well. When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
Oh, wait
So
a
these
minute.
annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
So that's why he's called Storm Terror, because when he flies over the city, he normally brings storms. That's genuinely sad.
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
Sure, Amber, sure. Oh, I'm still getting
A reward on the road.
I love the graphics so much. See, in the mobile version, there isn't like some vines. I mean, there's like bushes and vines and stuff, but there's less than there is in PC, which is cool. Use an elemental burst. Using an elemental burst consumes all of that character's energy. Yeah, I already know that. Although I think Animo or Dendro Traveler is the best, at least when it comes to play. Let me unlock this domain real quick. Actually, let me unlock Windrise as well, because there's stacks of the 7 over there, as you can see. Ooh, I don't have my Wind Glider yet. Risk it. Ha! Yeah. Unlock this domain. I'm gonna need this later. Oh, she's... You good, girl? She is not a-okay. Alright. There's a ceiling there, but I know there's birds somewhere. Where are the birds? There they are. Can I hit them? No? Oh, god dang it. See, I'm not good at aiming whether it's mobile or not. Hey, Goodwin. Oh, I'm on an exploratory renaissance mission. Do you need help with anything? About your patrols. See, when you talk to NPCs, sometimes you can get a little reward. So far, I've taken quite a few hilly trails and slimes, but there's always more of them. They've been appearing more frequently of late. I cannot allow them to get any closer to Mondstadt. My lover Glory is... No, it's nothing. Thanks for listening to me. She's blind? Stay safe on your travels. Here's some experience I've gained out in the wild. I hope it'll be useful to you. No, let me talk to you more. I want to learn more lore. I haven't been in the city. You are an odd fellow. Goodbye. Look after yourself, traveler. Just want to know everything. Oh, you wouldn't have. I belong to an elite squadron of Knights of Favonius. Knights of Favonius is basically like the defenders of the Knights of the city. Handpicked and reporting directly to the Grandmaster Varka himself. Our job is to be out there on the front line defending Mondstadt? Not the act. See, there's the Grandmaster Varka, who's like the main leader, but he's out on leave? He's been out on leave for a long time. And so there's an acting Grandmaster, his daughter. Wait, is it? Wait, is Jean his daughter? Is Jean the daughter of Varka? Okay, no, Jean just looks up to Varka, and she's the acting Grandmaster. So she's acting in his stead, but she's not the Grandmaster completely. Seamus Peg. Huh. We're always called out on top priority missions, so we have to have hardly any time to hang out in the city. Speaking of which, have you ever met a girl called Glory? Who's Varka? The current Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. All of the people in Mondstadt. He is the most deserving of our trust and admiration. What about Jean? That's not an overstatement. I am sure my fellow knights share my opinion. Oh my god, the detail! I can see detail! For senior knights like us, there's nothing more glorious. You're a senior knight? There's nothing more glorious than to accompany Grandmaster himself on an expedition. Can I meet Varka? Or is he just gonna be gone for the entire lore of things? And I get to be part of such a glorious expedition. Where's the rest of the expedition party? That's what I want to know too. You see, the thing is, forget it. I'm past the point of trying to save face. What is it? As Grandmaster Varka's expedition party was getting ready to leave Mondstadt, I lost a keepsake from glory and fell behind when they set off? No! So now you see, I've lost both the keepsake and my expedition. I can't bring myself to crawl back to glory like this. No! If she loves you, she'll forgive you. If you want to laugh at me, go ahead. A little laughter might make things more bearable. I'm not gonna laugh at you.
Has the Grandmaster still not returned?
See, they do have some voices, but they don't voice, like, these things, obviously. Because that would be a lot. Who's Glory? Glory is the girl I love. She's sitting on the bench listening to the sound of the wind and the feeling of the warmth of another body next to hers. That's what she said anyway. Venti? See, Archons have kind of like two names. Their official Celestian name, which is like Barbados, Morax, Beelzebub. I said Beelzebub? I think it's Beelzebub. And then Lesser Lord Kusanali. But they're true, like, kind of like human names, even though they're not human. They're like Venti. I'm not gonna say the rest of their names just for spoilers, but I know I've already said Venti's name before. If you see her around the city, please. Never mind, there's no need to bother. Oh man, I'm willing to do it! One time I'm willing to do something nice, I don't have the chance to do it. I see a chest over there. Go to the city in a minute. See, with these kind of chests, they're wrapped in vines, so you have to do that. Also, dendro slimes. They're a pain in the ass. You gotta set them on fire, and the babies, actually, they all hide in the ground. But if you don't see them, you'll just be like looking around in the grass like, where are they? What the heck? I thought I did this. What? Thank you.
A reward on the road.
See, there's so many ways to unlock chests. Not what I meant to do. And again, I might do most of this off stream, but I don't know. Oh, there's a Dendroculus up there, or Animocus. There is. There's one. Okay. I'll give an example shortly. Those blow up. Do it. I dare you. I freaking dare you. Oh god dang it, can you not shoot that? I'm not gonna be that close. Get over here! See, I'm getting more of the hang of it, but it's still a little fuzzy.
I'll keep this close.
There's the cooking thing, which is really cute. I don't know how to do this though, because... Do I like... Oh, there we go. You gotta like do it 5, 10, 15, 20 times. You gotta do it as many times as it says to unlock the recipe, and once you unlock the recipe, you can like auto cook it, so you don't have to do that for the game every single time. That'd be annoying if you didn't do that. Dendroculus over there too. Alright. Let me get this Sealy real quick. Should really stop getting distracted. But I forgot how fun it was just to explore Mondstadt without care. There's a chest up there too. I'll get the Sealy, I'll get that statue of the Seven, and then I'm going to the city. 'Cause I think to go to the quest in Mondstadt, I don't think you have to be... Oh, there's more of them. You guys just keep your
Windblade!
Is this an answer from this world?
You have to be specific AR level for Mondstadt quest? No, wait, do you have to be 16? AR 16? I don't know. I got Amber. And she has her own idle animations and everything like that too, which is absolutely adorable. That even exists. That's only gonna unlock one, but still do it. And then I'll ignore those chests, but this is basically Dendroculus. There's a bunch of oculi in all different nations, and you know, the Geoculus, Electroculus, Dendroculus, Animoculus, that kind of thing. They're cool.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated wind things.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods.
This place is really nice.
Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Yeah, let me do this. Animoculi. Animoculi are scattered throughout Mondstadt. Collect these oculi and offer them up to the Mondstadt statues of the Seven to obtain various rewards. Wet environments and hydro attacks can cause beings to become affected by hydro. When hydro meets elements, it often triggers an elemental reaction, which I can also do domains later to learn more about, to help you guys learn more about elemental reactions. There's Diluc. Pyro attacks can cause beings to become affected by pyro. When pyro meets other elements, it often triggers an elemental reaction, and same for electro and other reactions. When pyro meets dendro, it triggers burning, which continuously deals pyro damage until it wears off. Oh my god, he looks like he's suffering. When the animal meets certain other elements, it can trigger swirl. I'm surprised that it's Lumine in these pictures because normally it's Aether. I don't know. It can trigger swirl. Swirl can deal elemental damage, affect beings, and generate further elemental reactions. The more elemental reactions, the better, I think.
It's a statue of the Seven.
Yeah,
Let's
I
make
see.
an offering and see if the gods respond.
Yep. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. It's always just gonna say that, so I'm not gonna read every single time. I think this one unlocks the last part of Mondstadt. No, because there's this one which unlocks Dragonspine, the mountain, which is also technically a part of Mondstadt. Just a frozen part of Mondstadt. And you can level up your statues, as I said before. It will repair itself. And give you more rewards as well. I forgot that happened. Whatever, I don't have a wind glider anyways. So I can't even do that.
Can you feel the blessings of the Seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animoculi.
They can see that? And as you can see,
They can be fitted into the statue's eyes.
The statue's eyes? Wait a minute.
Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer to the statues as blessings.
Right, visions.
Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
As you can see right there, there's a little bar above this bigger bar, which means my speed hasn't increased, but the longer I can run, it increases. People with visions, they're basically like recognized by Celestia. Well, it says recognized by the gods, but the gods' archons are basically just being controlled like puppets by Celestia, so they're forced to give out these things called visions, which give basically visions are given out to people who Celestia deems worthy of the specific vision. You can only have like one vision in your life, but it's like if you complete this task or something, like I think
What's that? It smells so good!
I think pyro is like determination. You're like really determined. Animo is like you lost something dear to you. And then like there's cryo, which is love or determination. I don't remember which was which, but it's basically like these certain factors, and obviously not everyone in Tibet gets a vision. And obviously the main character, Lumine or Aether, doesn't have a vision because they're not from this world. But say like Amber, she does have a vision. You see that thing like right beneath her hand? Like that. See it like that, right there, right underneath her bow. That thing with the little fire symbol, that's a vision. And that gives her the ability of whichever vision was selected for her. In Amber's case, it was pyro. So just a little explanation. There's always been a thing about shooting Timmy's birds, so sorry, Timmy. I gotta do what the rituals say I gotta do. I got 2, actually. I like when I get 2. 3. Nope, 2. That's what it is. How do you feel about that? What are you doing? You're scaring the pigeons away. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. Yeah, they'll be back. They do come back usually, but what happens if one day they leave and never come back again? This kid has trauma, and the entire Genshin Impact fandom likes to traumatize this kid. Just like Daddy. Yeah, we're just gonna leave and be. Alright, bye, Timmy. There is one character that I don't like that's in Mondstadt. Her name is Lisa. I just don't like her as much as the other characters. I don't know, just my personal preference. The graphics! It's so good! You see that? That right there is Celestia, not the statue, but I forgot that Celestia was from the sky. I'll show you.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Be able to see it after this. Hold on.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But the city folk don't look too cheery.
They look perfectly fine to me.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master
Yes,
of the
I am
Knights of
Jean.
Favonius. Jean, Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
I hope she knows something about the god of animal. See, in parentheses, this is like... See, Paimon basically talks for the Traveler. Like, the Traveler doesn't talk that much, and when she does, obviously, it's a special thing. Hope she knows something about the god of animal.
Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
And she fell in love with her
Honey
servant.
roast!
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
Do I have to complete your... No, I don't. I just have to complete a course. Wait. What did I still have to complete for? Navigate? I already know where that is. But basically, you can see Celestia in the sky, which is actually really creepy.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen.
I don't remember where it was.
Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Whose business is running now? No, I don't want to teleport to a waypoint. No, don't make me! I don't wanna. I wanna get the other waypoint first. So I wanna see Celestia. I don't remember where it is. See, when I read the comics, it said that Celestia was closer than before. So that's a hint that Celestia may be getting closer and closer to Vat, which is creepy. See that thing right there? See that glowing thing right there? That is Celestia, the abode of the gods. It's hard to explain, but basically, I've already explained it a lot. Well, I'd say I explained it as much as I possibly could. Because there's not a lot of info about it. There's just mainly speculation, but there is speculation that part of the map will be directly under Celestia. Which is like which will be like the entrance to Celestia. And I think it might actually be in Fontaine, the next nation that's coming. Which is gonna be really creepy. I'm gonna go up here to get this waypoint. And then we're gonna follow Amber. Because then she gives us our wind glider, and then we can finally glide when we jump off buildings and stuff. Speaking of jumping off buildings, when I first was playing this game, I didn't know you could get a wind glider, so the first thing I was doing when I got to Mondstadt was immediately jumping off as many buildings as I could, because my friend was telling me, no, don't do that, because she was a little ahead of me when it came to the story. Because I didn't know that wind gliders would be a thing. Oh, please, please, please stand up, thank you! Whew. Almost died there. See, that's the statue of Barbados. Basically, the statue of the Animal Archon, which you'll soon see. A Barbatos! How do I get up here again? You gotta kind of like shimmy up, which is weird. Oh, there is a luxurious chest up there, I think. So I'll get that in a second. You just gotta shimmy your way up. Don't mind me, people. Oh, please, please, no! No! Oh, no!
This is not the end.
I was plunging! What do you mean? HP is really important. Chowing down on some lovingly made dishes and visiting statues of the Seven are surefire ways of restoring characters' HP. But I was plunging! What do you mean? I don't understand you, Genshin Impact. I was plunging. It wouldn't let me plunge. I just want to get this. I should probably wait till I have more stamina, but I'm too impatient. I want to get this. Is that the storm that's coming? I don't remember. I shouldn't give away too many spoilers, but, you know, again, I am giving so many spoilers away. Alright, let me go over here first. Is it this one? Yes.
Is this an answer from this world?
That. There's one over here. And then I think there was one more. See, they're really generous in Mondstadt, and then it gets to like other nations, and then there's just like common chests everywhere with barely a sightable luxurious chest. There's this, which this will be useful later on in something called a ceramic teapot. I thought there was one. Not a teapot. I know it sounds really strange, but it'll make sense later. It is in the form of a teapot, but it's basically like a hoe. Okay, so there is one. So let me go up here and go over. Oh, on this side of things. So I don't fall all the way down. Can I actually eat? Yes, I can. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. There we go. Nice. Oh, I don't have a wind blade. There we go. And when you plunge from like a certain height, if it's like too high, you will get some damage taken down. I also want to go up to the Barbados statue, because if you sit on his hands, then you will get an achievement. Oh, there is one other thing where I could get a luxurious chest, or precious chest at least. Here. I don't know if I have to sprint to do it. I don't think so. A little event thing, which is cute. They should do more of these, actually. It'd be really cute if they did more of these. There's more ways to unlock chests. God dang it. Ooh. There's more creative ways to unlock chests, but not like this, where it's like a minigame. It is the luxurious chest. Nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, let's go up the Barbados statue. Oh, there's flowers by his feet, not just bushes. Oh, and the water is so pixelated. Oh my god, I love the PC version of graphics. This is gonna be a bit tricky, because I do not have a wind blade. And yes, Barbados, the animal god, is a he. He's very feminine. Earth flamboyant. Whatever he is, why can't I do that? I am plunging. I don't get it. Get more achievements. Take a seat in the hands of the god statue in Mondstadt, beloved of the animal Archon. I thought there was one where you could like go on top of his head and then plunge into his hands, but it might have been a trick of the eye that I seen that time. 4-star artifact. Anyone else? I don't think so. No. Okay. Archive. Here you can basically like see equipment. I have to unlock that though. The beings that you've unlocked. Tutorials. The map. Travelogue, which is cool. Basically shows how many quests you've done. Books. I haven't collected any books yet, but there is a bunch. Which I think some of them actually give like actual lore. And then materials, which obviously I haven't collected much. There's that. And then there's the character archive, which is just how many characters you've collected. Mika's adorable. I like Mika. But I only have Jean and the Traveler so far. So I'll have to decide who I want on this account, because on my current main account, I basically have, I'm basically trying to get all the Archons and a specific character who will come into play later, which I'll tell you about him when we first meet.
Let the wind.
Alright, let's go over here first. Hi, Jane.
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider. Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt.
Oh no.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, don't
It's
say
easy to
whirl.
use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
Because you're the gliding champion of Mondstadt. I don't know if she said that. Woo! See, like if you touch, this is very finicky because if you touch the edges, you can't do that. But before, I used to always fail that. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
The sky.
Puppy. Puppy's mad. Puppy. And as I said before, was one of the wind. Recognize that. Like someone's bass. Those birds. You. I love you.
Huh?
Oh,
How
yeah,
are
there
you
we go.
staying afloat like this with just a wind glider?
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
Barbados!
Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
Who said that?
It's not always good to down that fast.
Are you hurt?
Hi.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
You're one to talk.
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself!
Well, technically, you
Kaya,
attacked
Traveler,
me,
you've
but
come at the right time.
sure.
We must...
Hold on, Amber.
Kaya has
Are
a
you
vision
perhaps
too, as
forgetting
you
to
can see.
introduce us?
Oh, right. This is Kaya, our cavalry
Most
captain.
of these main characters have
These
vision.
two are travelers from
You just
afar.
have to look for them. Little circle thingies.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
Long story short,
I'm from
I
another
see.
world.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm
I
afraid.
think she just told
I
them
understand the
we're
anguish of being
adventurers.
separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more.
I genuinely like
First and
Kaya.
foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
I have never done this option. You're welcome. So, where's the reward? No, that's just rude. Well, we couldn't just leave the situation to fester. I want to pet the fluffy puppy.
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens.
How could they see me?
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius
I was
is
above the
also very
clouds.
interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
It was literally a few seconds ago. How has she... What? That doesn't make sense. But I got my wind glider now. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I forgot how long and tedious these quests were. The next Archon quest is especially tedious because you have the next Archon quest is basically just like a gather quest. Like you just have to gather a bunch of things and talk to a bunch of creatures, which I shan't name because that's a little too much spoilers than I give to name. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know how to use the wind glider. I am gonna change the wind glider skin though, because the more you level up in, there's things called reputation levels in the city of Mondstadt, the city of Liyue, the city of Inazuma, and the city of Sumeru. You can level up your reputation slowly, and once you level it up to the max, then you can get these special wings. This one is for getting on the PlayStation, which I still don't know how to do that because I think I have it on the PlayStation, but I don't have it. This is for leveling up the tree completely in... I just noticed that looks like an owl with like the eyes and stuff. Leveling up the tree in what is Dragonspine, which is the mountain close to Mondstadt that I said was technically part of Mondstadt. But I digress. Let me just switch to this one for now. Personally, on the Traveler, I think I like... I either like this one or this one the most, but I think I like the Zero Wind most. Which one is my favorite? That's a hard decision because I like all of the nations' wind gliders except Mondstadt because I've noticed that all of the wind gliders look like the skins of the Archon of that nation. Like, this looks like the specific character that I shan't name. This looks like that specific character. This looks like that specific character. But the Wind Glider of Mondstadt doesn't look like the Archon of Mondstadt necessarily, which I don't like. But I think my favorite one might be. It might be the Golden Flight or the Wings of Forest. Just my personal preference, though.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
It's not like about element that I like to it's not about element that I like to match. Oh, there is her older skin and her newer skin. I'll switch to her newer skin because I like that. See, I like to match the wings with the characters that it looks the best with. Like, for now, the Pyro wings haven't revealed yet, so most of my Pyro characters or characters that fit these wings, I will put these wings on them. I just like it for the looking aspect, basically. Although I do understand it because it was at the beginning of the game as well. Hi, Jean.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet
I
them
don't like
here.
Lisa
There
as
have been
much.
sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
There.
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers.
See, it is a little bit difficult to estimate, like, the games and the audios and stuff, compared to my voice, because I do have a quieter voice. But I think that should be good, because you can also technically read it at the bottom.
I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
As I mentioned
This
earlier.
is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out?
Mm,
You're both so adorable.
I don't like
Sadly,
Lisa.
the timing is regrettable. Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't
Nice
get much
analogy.
worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters.
Yeah, well... I'm not gonna say anything about this just yet. All I'm gonna say is that I'm still very pissed off. I think Lisa's lore... I don't know how Amber got her... Amber or Lisa... or Amber or Jean got their visions, but Kaya got his vision in a duel with his... technically his adoptive brother. And then Lisa, I think she got hers by, like, sacrificing a little bit of her life. But people with, as I was explaining earlier, there's some aspects with the visions and how the characters get that vision. I think the Electro visions are, like, people who are seen as odd or weird or just a little bit kooky. Yeah, fight with Diluc. After... Oh, what's his name? Basically, after Diluc's father died, Diluc's father adopted Kaya at a young age, and then they were brothers, and then Kaya's father died, and then no, Diluc's father died, and then Kaya said something really brutal and just honest. This was in the manga actually. And so they fought, and that's when Kaya got his vision, not Diluc. Kaya got his vision, and they've basically hated each other ever since. But that's just lore for them. I think Lisa sacrificed part of her life for her vision, actually. Yeah, by the way, bro, I was sent to destroy Mondstadt, but I won't, so chill. Yeah, that's basically how it happened. Yeah, Diluc wasn't happy. Mm-mm. Yeah. Especially after... Oh, what's his name? This is gonna make me so mad if I don't remember his name. Who's... Crepus? Ravender? Ravender. Ragvinder. Ragvinder. Crepus Ragvinder. Also known as Master Crepus, deceased biological father of Diluc and adoptive father of Kaya. Prior to his death, he was the head of the Dawn Winery. He and Diluc are descendants of the Dawn Knight Ragvinder. However you say it.
We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your brother.
What does repose mean? Guess I should help out as well. I guess we'll leave it up to you then. Where's the inn? Well, the inn's kind of being taken over by the Fatui. I should help out.
Paimon will help too.
No, this isn't my main profile. This is just for streaming, and getting used to it. I started this game on mobile basically ever since it came out. So I'm an endgame player, but I thought, hey, why not stream it and get used to the PC version, because I've heard that it is graphitically better, and it is. Very
Good.
much so.
In that case, we need a plan.
Diluc.
With Storm Terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source.
See, people say her voice is unbearable, but I find her voice cute, and, you know, the fact that she honestly cares for the Traveler like no other person would, other than the Traveler's sibling, I like Paimon for that. She's adorable.
Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Detection magic. It is pitchy, and it does get higher and higher and higher the more game you play,
Is
basically.
that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Yep,
Paimon doesn't.
I do. We'll ask later.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us.
See, Paimon is suspicious that she looks like the unknown god, but, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I trust her. As much as she maybe is, like, really timid and scared of things, but she does care about the Traveler, which is just the sweetest thing.
The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
So we're going to the Four Winds temples, and wishing was unlocked, which I explained previously. And the shop. So I have explained wishing earlier. I don't know if I'm gonna do Noelle's banner, but I do need Zhongli, so I might do Noelle for now. But, there is the epitomized path. So if you lose 50, if you chart a course on the weapons epitomized path, this is the only banner that has the epitomized path, is the weapons banner. If you lose the 50-50, as I've explained before, twice, then it'll basically just give you the weapon you want in exchange for the 2 losses of the 50-50. Say, like, if you wanted the Mist Splitter, you charted the course, and you lost 50-50 twice and got, like, the other weapon twice, you could trade both of those weapons for this single weapon. This is the standard forever banner, as I've explained, and the limited banners, which is actually going pretty quickly. The update is soon, actually. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or Wednesday, but it might be Wednesday. I'm gonna wish once on this banner because it's basically just Noelle and a few other characters. But I want to keep this banner since I didn't keep it on my main account. See, as you can see, every 10 pull, you will get a guaranteed 4-star every single time. And I think it's just Noelle. Yep. But since I'm bad at dodging things, even in mobile, I'm bad at dodging things, so I'd be absolutely atrocious at dodging things in, on PC since I'm not used to it. I'm gonna need Noelle at least until Zhongli's banner gets a rerun, because his shield is so OP. I love it so much. So I'm not gonna wish on this banner anymore, not that I can. See, as I've explained before, you get Primogems from wishes, or from, what is it, like quests and that kind of stuff. And then there's like a history that you can see later on, for like these banners, to check how much pity you're at, as I've explained before. And there's only 5 per month for the Stardust exchange, because, you know, that would be kind of OP. But you can always buy Intertwined Fate if you have at least 160 Primogems, and that would equal 1 wish. Either that, or you can just do like a single pull, like here. You don't have to turn it into Intertwined Fates, but it's just easier to do that. You have 160, or I think 1,600, which is equivalent to a 10 pull, obviously. So just as an example there. Yours has 4 hours? Huh. I'm on the American server. So it might be different server times. Yeah, the Stardust Wishes are like never on sale, even though it says it's on sale. It's weird. So I'm gonna have to meet them at the temple, but I am gonna get their books because there's a bunch of books here I can get. And some of these have lore, but I'm not gonna read all the books in the game, obviously. Because that would just be boring. I can get achievements from these. And there's a bunch in the library as well, which is over here. And see, there's a bunch of viewpoints in places. So I'll show you. In the archive. And let's see. In the geography, you can see that I've unlocked the library because there was that waypoint. And it's not like a teleport point or anything, it's just for, I think it's just for fun, basically. But we're gonna collect a few books here, and then we're gonna head to the temples. It's gonna be popping up a lot on the sides, so just bear with me real quick. You're on the Asia server. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a character down there. We'll get to her in a minute, because she does want to speak Hilichurlian. Though I don't think anyone knows that they're actually Conrian. I think Conrian is like a rare concept to the people nowadays in Tibet. Because obviously Conria was 500 years ago. Why would you remember it? Just checking. There's a bunch of books down here. There's a lot of books I can collect. Oh. And you could see things that you can pick up, obviously, by this little glow, which is honestly really cute. Not what I meant to do again. I keep confusing that with the jump. I think I'm just so used to the Elder Scrolls 4, because E was to jump. Nope. I'm still not used to this. I don't like the mobile graphics, but I like the mobile movements. I've just been with mobile so long, I don't know how to do PC.
Windblade!
You're gonna see me doing that a lot. When I'm meaning to jump, but I accidentally use the wind blade. Is this the last one? No, there's one more. And this is Ella Musk. Her name is very familiar, but I'm not gonna say the actual name that she's inspired from. You could probably, if you're smart enough, you could probably guess what that's referring to. But she is a very smart kid, and she's trying to learn the language of the Hilichurls. Which is honestly cute. I'm not gonna blame her for that.
From
See,
now on, the adventures of...
See, I explain everything because I don't want to leave, like, people in the dust, like, say one thing and then go on to the next thing and go on to the next thing and go on to the next thing without explaining anything. You see, just doing that would bug me because sometimes I don't even understand what I'm saying because I just say whatever's on my mind, so I do like to explain it a little bit. Although I am a very quiet person, so it's actually surprising that I'm a very quiet person in real life, so it's surprising that I talk for 3 hours straight in my streams because I'm just really quiet in real life. You'd never guess that I was a streamer. But as I've explained this before, this is also available in a few domains. And the souvenir shop. I forgot about that. This is also new! It's new and old at the same time. Did this one? Artifact stats don't really matter when you're in the beginning of the game. They do matter later on. So I'll do these just so I'm a little more protected. See, every time I'm starting
We could
up a stream, I get nervous every single time. But, you know, I'm happy when I stream and I just say whatever's on my mind, even if it doesn't make sense. So, you know, I'm gonna do it. And that applies to everything. You should just do what you love. If you're scared or not, you should do it. Because eventually you're just gonna get used to it. Teleport quickly? Yeah, I know. Teleport to this one. Do I need to level up more? Talk to Amber. Hi.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds.
As I've explained
These
before.
temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here.
See, there's the Four Winds. There's... I don't remember what directions there are, but there's the dragon, the falcon, the wolf, and... what was the last one? But they're basically like the defenders, or were the old defenders of Mondstadt, and the wolf is actually technically still alive. Well, his spirit is still alive anyways. Holy crap. You'll see him later in a later quest.
There's a chance there's a monster nest or Hilitrol camp inside.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Even Storm Terror has given up on its own temple.
It's, wait, did you say its own temple? Yeah, it's at Four Winds.
Yes. I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four Winds.
Dvalin.
Huh?
His name is Dvalin.
Did you just feel
must
that?
Respect him. Feel
The
what?
wind here. Something's off.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's go
surprised
in
by
and
that.
take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
Yeah. Because he leaves a breath of fresh air inside that we have to destroy. Temple of the Falcon. And then I can do this just for rewards. This isn't like it's not like all domains that you can do to level up your swords and other stuff, but it is some domains, while others are just for instant rewards. It's fun. Use Noelle, even though I'm gonna be very bad at switching.
You can use that console to open the door.
Come here, you! Get over here! Oh god dang it! I forgot I needed
I can
to
see
use
so far
Amber.
into the temple.
Yeah, I know what to do! Amber has the ability to aim and shoot. While aiming, her arrows will accumulate charge. Once fully charged, the arrow will be imbued with pyro. Use pyro's skills to ignite combustible objects. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of an endgame player here.
I'll catch up.
And Noelle, she's a maid of Favonius, but she wants to be a knight of Favonius. I don't understand how she's still not a knight yet. It's been so long.
Someone needs assistance.
And obviously, as you can see, there's different types of weapons. There's a claymore, sword, bow, catalyst, and claymore, bow, sword, catalyst. I know I'm forgetting something, but I don't remember what it was. Use elemental sight to see the elements attributes of different objects. Each element has its own color. I rarely ever use elemental sight. I forget that it's even a thing. Green symbolizes Dendro, which can be ignited by pyro. Opponents with wooden shields attributed to Dendro, which can be ignited with pyro skills, rendering them defenseless. Let me just send Baron Benny out there? On his head. I'll back away from it. Fool. Alright, fine.
Oh no! A horn!
Horn? Oh,
Fighting must have
horn.
got them riled up.
It said a
Well,
horn.
Good thing I prepared my secret weapon, explosive puppet Baron Bunny.
Wait. 3. Q. Run! See, and there is some critical spots on enemies too. Like you could hear that special attack, and the special attack was on the Hilichurio's mask, and it's in different areas for different characters, but it's mainly on their head, I think. Get me in there! Yeah. Not what I meant to do. I'm still not used to this. Man.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
Heck yeah!
Well, one shot should be able to blow them up.
Come here, you!
Leave it all to me.
And no one can actually heal too, but my characters haven't dealt taken any damage yet. You'll see once she does. 'Cause it's like a green little plus thing. Come on, stop it. I don't want to use Amber. Dang it. Obviously she won't heal that much since she's low level, but still. I'm gonna be very bad at switching characters and doing all this. This is what I fear the most about playing PC. What is this? When Geo comes into contact with Hydropyro. I said Hydropyro. Hydropyro cryo-electro elements crystallize will be triggered. This type of element reaction can generate corresponding elemental shards and provide your character with various elemental shields. Use crystallize to effectively reduce damage taken in battle. Ward off attacks using a wooden shield, which is comprised of dendro. Maybe there's a way to set it on fire. Well, yeah, since it's wood. Oh, I forgot that Kaya had a shield when you unlocked enough constellations. See, if you get a character multiple times, whether it be a 4-star character or a 5-star character, they'll unlock these things called constellations. And the Traveler gets constellations by just leveling up statues. Wait, do they? Wait. I'm a bit fuzzy. Because I don't pay attention because I'm an endgame. Yeah. You mainly just get this from Archon Quests, Adventure Ranks, and the Souvenir Shop. But basically, if you get a character multiple times, it can increase the stats of your character or other stats or that kind of thing. Oh, god dang it!
So
Let me shoot it!
Seems like there's something up there.
But how do we get across?
I wonder.
Isn't this a pyro monument?
Nope, I'm just gonna stare at it.
If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
Ooh. Upcurrents continue soaring high up in an instant. Just jump, open your wind glider, and enjoy the ride. Alright. Ooh. I still don't trust myself with that yet. I don't know why it lifts me up higher. It's rude. Yeah. But destroy this.
Dragon's breath. Is that where the power's coming from? Great. Let's smash it.
Yeah, let's smash his only source of power. Because we're gonna totally do that.
Phew, I'm tired.
You
But
did
at least
nothing.
this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe.
Yeah, now you need a traveler's
This, of
help.
course, is mostly thanks to Jean.
Okay, I like Jean, but what has
But
she
now
done
with
exactly?
Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
Didn't Lisa... Either Lisa or Kaya came up with that. Sounds deep.
It's what Lisa likes to say.
Yep.
Speaking of which, the 4 winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa.
The
I'm
librarian.
not saying I don't know our history. It's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider.
You sold
Right?
your soul in Undertale? How the heck? Alright, I better get this. Thank you. And then I think I have to do 2 more. Yeah, because I have to meet Kaya at the temple and Lisa at the temple. And these are just the world quests, the smaller quests. Meet Kaya at the temple, meet Lisa at the temple. And they're different temples, obviously. You sell your soul to reset the world? Creepy. Alright, I'm gonna have to head up there and up there. Wait, is this one though? Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna unlock all the waypoints I can for now. Did I? Let me navigate this. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna unlock all the waypoints I can, even though it's not many. Anything? Alright, I'm still not good at this, but I'd say I'm getting better. Honestly, I don't even know how you beat Undertale because my max lasting time with Sans. Oh, I forgot about this. My max lasting time was at least 2 seconds, I think. Alright, this is gonna be tedious, but at least I don't have to climb up much. Give me the primos! Please! I beg of thee. I want all the primos. That's like how in many games I want all the gold. Oh yeah, highly dangerous. Alright, there's the miniature. Hey, you wanna have a present? Have a present.
Steady as stone.
No, 3,
As
2,
a dutiful maid would.
just do this. There we go.
Wingblade.
No, please! Oh, thank you.
Prepare to be blown
there.
away.
I'm still not used to PC. I know how to defeat these enemies, but I'm still not used to it. I wonder whose camp this was.
An answer from this world?
Other than, you know, the Hilly Girls camp. Hey guys, you want a present? You're gonna get a present anyways. See, these Samatrils... I'll explain in a second. No! See, those little Samatril creatures, whenever they say their little things, sometimes it sounds like they're saying your mom. It is so strange. I told my friend that a while ago, and she agreed with me. The Samatril sounds like it's saying your mom. Kind of rude. The way he says it is rude. I'm gonna get these chests later. I'm just after the waypoints. I just hope I don't get distracted. Which, you know, I'm gonna eventually. I feel like getting distracted now, but I'm not gonna. I just want the waypoints and then to get on with the things. What is this? Oh, right, there was the test run. See, you can do the test run for the trial characters just to see if you want to pull for the characters or not. I'm gonna do this just so I can get more primos.
My will embodied.
Oh my god, it takes so long to recharge your skill. What the heck? Why does it take so long?
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Do your master's bidding.
I'm not used to this, but at least I'm doing something.
Oh, so sorry.
3Q.
Try not to enjoy this.
4Q. There we go. Oh, easy.
Take your true form.
See, I know this can be a bit chaotic at times, but it's
Cryo incarnate.
It'll be fun eventually.
Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things up a little.
I think I might just do that one for now because that one... Is that the only one that gives me primos, or is it the other one too? It's the other one too. Okay, so let me do these real quick. Yes, I get distracted very easily. Don't mind me. Oh, that's just how I do things.
My apologies. Kamisato art. Sometsu, take flight.
See, some characters can actually go into the ground when they sprint, which is actually pretty cool. As you can see by Ayaka. And as you can see, level 80 creatures and higher level characters. Because these are just the trial characters. Ooh, almost died there.
Take flight.
And as you can see, doing better damage as well. Though that's not the ideal damage that people want. It's still pretty good damage. Especially when I'm just starting out right now. Although, you know, obviously I am an endgame player. So I do know everything, but I don't know PC. I also don't know how to work Mika.
Precision strike.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm not sure if I like Mika's attack. Razor. There we go.
Keep back.
I do like Razor though, because he's really sick. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was.
Let's keep going, team. Final warning.
Shaking and stirring. Can't handle your drink.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Die!
Providing cover fire. Now's
Diana Special.
Oz, reveal thyself. Midnight
I
Phantasmagoria.
forgot her attack.
No rest
did
for the
that.
wicked.
I don't like Official's attack either. On PC. And yes, that is her actual name, Fischl. She's a fish! What other characters are there? 2 more. Harmless Sweetie. I didn't even notice that she was called Harmless Sweetie. That's weird. I mean, I guess she is, kind This?
Animal test 6308.
Oh, but I still have low stamina. That is not fair.
Blitz.
Attack me, please. I'm new to this, please. Don't bully me.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
Animal
Yeah.
test 6308.
Still don't like Lisa.
Yeah.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite. What's the...
I don't know how people on PC can go so fast. Because it is so difficult. I have to keep looking up at the screen and looking down at my keyboard and looking up, looking down. It's very tedious. I don't know how people can keep doing that. But I guess they've just played it for... I mean, there are other endgame players, obviously, like me. But,
Freeze.
instead of them doing mobile endgame, they did
Dodge this.
PC endgame. So that's why they're more used to PC and I'm more used to mobile.
Don't push your luck.
If
Freeze.
that makes any sense. I'm not good at talking while I'm doing things.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Ha!
Yeah. Can't handle your drink. Bye.
Dodge this. Ha! Ah! Ah! Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Ha! Ah!
Yes, there is. Hi.
Freeze.
See, these are Abyss Mages, the ones with the shields.
Look at you, Boozer.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Oh, there we go. See, just the way Lisa talks and is so flirtatious, that's the main reason why I don't like Lisa. It's because she's so flirtatious when, you know, she doesn't know that the Traveler is like 500 years old, so she's flirting with like a 17-year-old, which is... Wee wee 911, please? But Lisa just terrifies me in general. Back to what I was doing. I should go over here first since it's closest to Windrise. And then get these other things. Let me heal first. And you know, there might be a team where it'll be like easier for me to play, where I don't have to like keep switching characters every so often, but I don't know. I'm just more used to mobile than anything else.
Windblade.
Nope, did not want to cook. Give me this. There we go.
I'll keep this close.
I genuinely don't know if you guys can hear my keyboard clacking or not. I really hope you can't, but I know, I mean, in some VODs where the game is really quiet, you can hear my keyboard. But I don't know if it's just like specific games when it's quiet or not. I don't know. It makes me panic. Although I guess it's not that big a deal. Oh, my keyboard is very thick. Okay, let me get the stamina for this real quick. Hey, that rhymed. I'm good at this. probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm used to having max stamina, please! Oh, there we go. Oh, there's just a bit too.
A reward on the road.
Nice. Then I am heading up here, but I'll talk to Kaya after I get this one and this one. Because I think... Is this where I need to meet Lisa? I think it is. But there's the one where I need to meet Kaya. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I don't know what I thought that would do, but... Yeah, it seems that I like playing open world games a lot. I mean, I like other games too, but open world games are really fun as well because, you know, you just get to explore. That store is much bigger than I thought. You just get to explore, like, a lot more. Like, you get to explore a whole new map that's completely unknown to you, which is just amazing. And, you know, every their open world is going to be different than, like, the last game you played. Like, this is completely different from, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion map. Like, there's a bunch of secrets, there's chests, there's that kind of thing. But in Elder Scrolls, there was, like, a bunch of quests and stuff. I don't want to say more quests because there was a bunch of quests in Genshin. But there is a lot of them. No, please. Please don't. See, those are Haley Charles that dig in the ground and throw pyro slimes at you, which is not fun. Go away from me. I'm trying not to go into the center of that thing because I know there is an Abyss Mage in there, and I would not be able to defeat him. Oh, let me up here! Don't do it. Go away, thank you. After going a little distance from them, they do lose focus of you and just like run back to where they originally were, but it's still nerve-wracking when I'm not used to any of this. I mean, I'm used to like the map, the Haley Charles, everything else, so I'm not used to like the keyboard aspect of things. Alright, this is gonna be a long journey. Heal. It's all the way up there, but there is an air current. As you might be able to see, there is an air current there which will lift me up. But some enemies are also there, which makes me more nervous. Because I forget what enemies were there because it's been so long since I've actually explored Mondstadt. Like, I explored it 100% like, a long time ago. Because I like to 100% things, and as what I mean by that is there's a bunch of quests here, and this can go up to 100%, and once it's at 100%, you've got all of the chests in the area, or almost all of the chests in the area. Like, right here, I'm in Galesong Hill, but, Starfell Valley is 17% unlocked. So it's like different sections. It's not just like Mondstadt, Leeway, Inazuma, that kind of thing. It's really cool, really tedious, but really cool. This game is really tedious, but it's worth it in the long haul, I think. Please don't notice me. Thank you. Oh, yep, I knew it. I was about to say, I thought there were slimes. Yep, there is. Leave me alone. Please. Thank you. Right, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, please don't. Okay, are some birdies there, but I can't plunge on them because they'll fly away. I think this... Is this where I meet Lisa? Yes, it is. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Thanks for randomly appearing, Lisa. You see, this is where you learn about elemental reactions and a few of the other characters as well. Hi, Lisa.
Windblade.
You're creepy, but I gotta do this anyways.
Hey, cutie. You're going to help me out too? How kind of you.
Only because I have
Don't
to.
hesitate to come to me if you need anything.
I mean, I like her in the game later on because she's less flirtatious, but she's still flirtatious. Why would a librarian be at the ruins?
Good question. Well, because Jean trusts me,
Obviously.
so you should as well.
That's debatable when you call a 17-year-old cutie. Well, 17-year-old as in the traveler. I'm 19, but I digress. You're creepy, Lisa. Alright, go in here. And then Lisa will be the trial character, but I'm gonna replace Lisa on my team with Kaya because I prefer Kaya better. Those flames light up, which is cool.
I guess I could give this a go.
Why do you sound so nervous? You're confident in literally everything.
I knew it. There is a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple.
I should step into the flame.
Paimon, are you able to float across? Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
Paimon doesn't even answer. Okay, thanks, Paimon. You're totally helpful. But I love you. You're cute. Any more chests? Yes, there is. Can't hide from me for long. Hi, buddy.
Leave it to me.
Dude.
You're in for a little shock. He.
There we go. We need a chest. Oh, I
It's an electro monument.
forgot about this one.
No wonder.
Lisa's elemental skill can be unleashed by pressing or charged by holding. When a skill is fully charged, releasing it unleashes an area attack dealing massive electro damage.
Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power.
Yeah.
Stand back, sweeties.
See, sometimes when the pyro slimes aren't deignited or are ignited and they die, they can explode. See, when I was first playing this game, I used to find this challenge so difficult. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't put on artifacts or change a different sword or something like that, but I don't know.
Leave it all to me.
Come here, you. Boop.
Windblade.
When it comes to wet enemies, I've got them covered.
Oh, don't say it like that, please. Also, the internet better not take it the wrong way. Because, god dang, her saying cutie is already enough.
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
I know what to do, Lisa. Where's the chest? Oh, there's the chest. What's it like? Yeah. Come here, you. Oh yeah, Hydro Slime, big boss. I know I'm technically supposed to use Lisa, but
Steady as stone. Blitz. Chain lightning
No
can be
idea
set
how
off
PC
between
works.
electro-charged opponents. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight.
yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that, Lisa, trust me.
Oh, you want to know about this gem?
Division?
You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision.
Yeah.
It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers.
As I explained earlier.
In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod.
I guess. I mean, she's not wrong. As much as I don't like Lisa, she is not wrong.
What? You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from?
Nowhere?
Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence?
Are you calling me a hilly
No,
churl?
I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts.
It's kind of insulting, but...
And you're more or less qualified to be a magister's apprentice.
Magister? Sure.
Break it, and we can head home and relax.
Beep.
The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all
then
fired up.
innocuous from that. No, let me get the chest.
Dragon of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the North,
Lion, that's what it
Falcon of the
was.
West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with
Never seen a
Barbados,
lion.
the god of Anemo. The Dragon of the East, Storm Terror, its real name is Dvalin.
Yeah, how
Though
do you
most
know
in
that,
Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business.
you just didn't.
So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power.
He can't channel his own
Because
or
it has been
something?
consuming itself from the beginning.
Why go to such lengths?
Because of hatred, I presume.
Oh, yeah.
Hatred?
As I explained earlier.
Hatred for Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself.
Hatred for
To become
Barbados.
Storm Terror.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here,
Well,
take
I'm
this.
kind of helping
It's a
you
very
here,
old
so you
story
kinda
from more
have
than
to
a
tell
century
me.
ago.
I'm not gonna read that, but the story I already explained basically. Like, Barbados disappeared. Dvalin was cursed. Dvalin could no longer hear the song, and he was upset with the people for fearing him, and he eventually became controlled by the Abyss, as I have explained earlier. Let me do this. Party. And I'm gonna remove you, and Kaya's gonna become a new member of my team. Even though I'm not that good at much of this, I do like Kaya better than Lisa. Mainly when it comes to attack, but also when it comes to personality as well. Temple of the Wolf. I don't know why that isn't over here, but whatever. Hey, Kaya.
You've arrived.
I have.
Come closer. Can you smell that?
Burnt pyro slimes?
Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be
there's burnt stuff right
slimes,
there.
hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed.
No doubt nothing more than a disorderly mob of creatures.
Oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you?
Well, I
It's a pity
literally
that the Temple of
travel
the
from
Wolf has been disturbed by
planet to
such an
planet.
atrocity. Let's head in.
I can deal with a few
No one makes
killy
offerings
churls.
to the four winds anymore. Yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples. For the four winds.
Yeah, because they're basically dead now, because, you know, there's nobody in Mondstadt anymore. But Dvalin is still upset. I actually feel bad for him. wasn't his fault that he was cursed.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
You're the cavalry captain, and Mondstadt has no cavalry. But sure, Kaya, show me your best.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Someone's salty. See, you can get up here later in the game, because you can visit domains again if you want to get this final chest that's up here. But you can get up here if you had like a construct or some way to get up with a character specifically. But we'll get to that later. 'Cause obviously, I don't have a character that can lift me up. There's water around, opponents may become wet. Cryo skills can freeze water, hydro opponents, or hydro opponents that are wet. Utilize this elemental reaction to gain an advantage over your opponents. Okay, isn't there like a hydro heli? Cryo heli?
Windblade!
Traveler, unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision.
Oh, they're growing suspicious.
So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
See, this is why I like Kaya.
It was
He's
a
so
very strange
intuitive.
occurrence.
Strange occurrence, yeah, I touched a statue. Would you believe it? A flamethrower core is what gives it the energy to shoot fire. I've seen this like once after this entire quest, and then like never again. Use cryo skills to temporarily disable flamethrowers' cores and stop them from shooting fire. Temporarily disable them.
Freeze!
Bye-bye. Hey, that's not fair. Don't sneak it up on me like that. No.
Dodge this!
I love how the slimes' faces are just wide when you freeze them. It's so cute.
Freeze!
Nope. Kaya, shoot. I don't want to lose more damage than I have to, please.
Dodge this!
It's honestly not even that much damage, but still.
Ah, finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Didn't even take that long, Paimon. Why are you upset? Hey, buddy. Blue. The blue stone in the center of the room is a hydro amber. Breaking it will make it rain. Making everything in its range wet. Yep.
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Yeah.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight.
This is why I like Kaya. Sarcasm. He is the king of sarcasm. I am the queen. And I love it. Anything? No? Man, give me stuff, please. There we go. Any more? No. Oh, dang it. Ooh, forgot about these. Underwater spike. I've, like, seen this once as well. After this. And then, like, never again. Man. Make the area too dangerous to swim through. Kaya's cryo skill can freeze the surface of water, creating a safe passage across.
Dodge this!
There we go.
Speaking of, did you know?
What?
Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grand Master about it.
Or Lisa. Apparently, because she's got the smarts for, you know, a librarian.
Is that the thing that Storm Terror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
See, this is where you're gonna meet Kaya's adoptive brother, aka the brother that disowned him, aka the Luke Ragvinder.
Bravo. What a performance.
See, Kaya's last name is Alberic, which also proves, you know, that he is adopted by Diluc's dad, Crepus Ragvinder. So it's Diluc Ragvinder and Kaya Alberic, which I like the last name Alberic. It's cool.
You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold.
Not worth complimenting, really. Gotta be honest.
I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty.
I love his laugh.
Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the
you
time.
can never tell when he's being
I
genuine.
also know a
I
lovely
like that about
tavern,
him too.
if that's more your thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then, bye-bye.
There's no way Hilly Turtles organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
Abyss mages used to terrify me. I had a nightmare once about just their laugh. And that is the red-headed, hot-headed Diluc. Right. I like Diluc and Kaya.
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
I've memorized that by heart. I love Kaya and Diluc. Beautiful. Yeah, Kaya.
Whew, it's finally done. Well, all that lay, flow, and
Look at that stuff.
elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal.
Well, I mean, it's
Wanna
not
go
over
back
yet.
and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right? We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
There, it's unlocked, so I can now explore the rest of the map, which I might do later. Ah, okay, so I do have to be Adventure Rank 10. There are various ways to obtain Adventure EXP and raise your Adventure rank. Whether it be completing various quests, looking for chests, completing investigations in your Adventurer Handbook, revitalizing Leyline Blossoms, you can obtain Adventure EXP from these activities and increase your Adventure rank. More challenges and opportunities will also open up to you as your Adventure rank increases. And to do the characters' story quests, I need to be level 15. AR level 15. There is one more thing that I want to show. This one? Not the Archon quest, but just a small quest. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, just so you guys don't get confused if you see something called commissions on my map when I stream this next. Although it might be a while before I stream this next because tomorrow I'm gonna stream 60 Seconds Randomized as always. And then Thursday, I'm gonna stream or die constantly to Sans just because I find it, I don't know, fun to look at, and he might say some new dialogue. But, hold on, Paimon. But I will be gone Friday, and maybe even the following Monday. I'm not sure about the following Monday, but it's a possibility that I will be gone then too. So it will be a while before I'll be able to stream this again, but I'll get to it eventually.
Paimon can smell fisherman's toast. The aroma is coming from Good Hunter.
Oh, please don't say you're gonna force me to do
A thick
this.
slice of soft white toast,
Please.
topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum. Paimon's made up her mind. It's an emergency. We must order ourselves a generous serving of fisherman's toast from Good Hunter, pronto. It's on you, of course.
We're going to the Adventurers Guild first.
It's so delicious. Hum, hum, hum. Good Hunter's fisherman's toast is the best. This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook.
Oh, really?
You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients.
We're
Can
going
your
to the
cooking
Adventurers
skills
Guild now.
surpass that of Good Hunters?
Yes.
Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster.
You're either gonna get
Don't you
poisoned
let me
or
down.
your mind's gonna explode with, your tongue's gonna explode with delicious taste buds. I don't know. See, there is books around the city as well that you can collect and other things.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you.
She's kind of waving to,
Let's go and see what she wants.
I don't know, Donna, Flora, whatever. Hi, Catherine.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
Creepy.
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Catherine
that is not what I
also
meant
a
at all.
robot.
Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my
See.
job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the
There's
great
a
adventurers of
keyhole
legends.
right there on
Paimon
her
sees
back.
it too. Paimon
Right
always
there.
feels safe adventuring with her.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential.
Keyhole.
You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members.
Better not.
In short, there are lots of benefits,
Give
but
me the
no drawbacks
benefits
to
now.
becoming a member.
Alright then.
Basically, the Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here to claim rewards in the future.
Adventure rank rewards. Woo. And see, when you get level up, you can't see it. But when you level up to 58, 59, and 60, it's really hard to get past like 56. You have to like grind every day just to get the slightest bit more of adventure rank XP. But it's not even good rewards to be at AR 59 or AR 60.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook.
They have a handbook for that now? This looks more like a marketing pamphlet. They have a handbook for that now?
A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair.
I'm not gonna be rude
It
to
has a record
Catherine,
of
even though
available
she's probably a
commissions and
robot.
rewards. And it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more adventure experience.
There's a
That
puppy!
will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort, you shall reach the stars and conquer the abyss.
I'm not exactly sure what Ad Astra Abyssosk means, but I think it just means good luck or safe journeys, something like that. So there's this, and then there's the guide telling me what quests to do, and it gives me rewards for completing Archon quests. And then you might be able to see it. Oh, maybe not. See, on the map there'll be these little... I think it's because I haven't unlocked enough of the map yet, but there'll be these purple little boxes. The 4 of them that you can do each day. You can do each day, and you can... Yeah, she says error, which is really creepy. But, you'll get rewards for doing those 4 commissions, and then you'll also get adventure rank XP, which will obviously make your adventure rank go up. I'm not exactly sure what ranks you need to do the
Ad
quest.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Let's see. It's... I think it's like every 5 or 10. See, I think this is the quest that you have to do, and then this one, and then this one. Although I'm not sure exactly. Wait, is that... Oh, the top of the Adventurers Guild is glowing. I didn't even notice that before. Alright, well I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and we'll pick this back up on the Monday that I can, or unless I feel like changing the plans, and, like not doing Undertale, so I would decide to do this instead. Though, I don't know, because I'm gonna explore this a little bit off-stream as well. And then, obviously, 60 seconds tomorrow, and then Thursday will be Undertale, and then I'll be gone for the Friday, and then maybe the next Monday, and then we'll continue on from there. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you are in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!